Alright, well, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for actually watching my video on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. Thank you for a lot of you giving me some pointers. Some of them are kind of new. It was always like an impromptu thing, and I'm trying not to be so organized as well, just because, not because I don't want to give you a good product or whatever. It's mainly because I want to be as real and kind of make it, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just doing this for fun and just having fun with it and see where this goes, where it takes me. I do like the interaction with people talking to me, messaging me, commenting. I also got a few thumbs down, which, hey, it's not bad. If people ain't hating, then that means they ain't watching, right? So it's all good. Obviously I'm going to get better. Um, just wanted to show up this is my setup here. This is actually my kids room slash office slash YouTube studio one day, make it better. It's gonna take a bit. This is all stuff that I've had. So none of this I went and bought. I'm lying. I actually did have to go buy a mount for this TV because the mount I had before was meant for 55 and this is a 65-inch, so I had to get a bigger wall mount for this TV. But everything here is stuff that I've accumulated over the years that I bought, keep buying. Computer over here, a Dell monitor over there, and two Xboxes here, for the kids so they can game, and the TV up here. So we're going to talk about the Samsung, right? The phone is still pretty awesome. Um, it works like it's supposed to. I did mention before that the battery life was not as great. It actually has gotten better. I'm not sure if it's because of the Bixby learning habits or whatever, but it's working. It's actually lasting longer than it used to when I first got it. So there are no complaints there with the battery anymore. It has had a few updates since the last video. Another thing, I'm still seeing, now I got notes because last time I forgot a lot of things. The camera on the phone, still probably I think it is slightly better than my iPhone. The only thing I still don't like is the shutter. Like when you're pressing the button, it still sometimes takes that split second and it kind of misses the photo, the right time, the timing's kind of off. And that when comparing to the iPhone, I think the iPhone's still, in that aspect, the iPhone's better, but the picture quality, I don't know. In my opinion, I think picture quality, video quality on the Samsung Note 20 is still better. We'll see as time keeps going, right? What I don't like about the phone is whenever I put the phone on vibrate, right, I'm here at the house, I put the phone on vibrate because I have a baby. I have a 4-month-old baby, just turned 4 months. And trying to stay quiet for him, don't want any of my alerts going off or whatever, so put that thing on vibrate. But all of a sudden, this thing comes off vibrate. No clue why it does that. It just randomly does it. Same thing when I leave. If I leave the house or whatever, it changes its settings. I think there's a setting where you can change that, but haven't really messed with it, mainly because I kind of stopped using the phone. I switched back to my iPhone. But here, let me give you a little more things that I don't like about the phone so far. And remember, my phone is the Korean version. It's not the American version. It's the Korean version. I bought it in Korea. Bought it from Samsung directly. Paid cash, so it's unlocked, right? So it's like I said, Korean version. So because it's the Korean version, I still keep getting these ads, these Korean ads. I thought that would change once I moved here. Once I, being here in the States now, I've been here almost a month now, and I still keep getting those ads. I still keep getting The Bixby news, I still keep getting the Korean news. I still, you know, all that stuff. It's not a, you know, it doesn't really bother me, but what does bother me is like, I have a TikTok account and it only downloads a Korean TikTok. I can't log into my original TikTok. I don't know why it doesn't let me do it, but it just doesn't let me. So I had to make another account when I was in Korea. So I thought because I was in Korea, maybe I couldn't do it. Once I made it here, maybe I'd be able to do it. But no, still, I uninstalled it, installed it, still doesn't work. Um, it still downloads the Korean version, and that sucks. I want to use my original one, and I can't. So stop using. Don't use it. Just uninstalled it. Don't use it at all. But it's not just the TikTok. It's also Samsung Pay. Um, when I was in Korea, I could use Samsung Pay, you know, because I had a Korean bank account. So I was able to use it. But when I came here to the US to connect it to my, well, actually in the US, in Korea, I tried to connect it to my American account, bank account. It wouldn't let me. It doesn't let you do it. Don't have no idea why it does that. So didn't work. Came here to the US, try to connect my Samsung Pay to my American account. Being here, still doesn't let me. Gives me the same errors or the same problem, right, that it did in Korea. So I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, try to find a different version. No versions. Whatever version you install, it installs the Korean one. So no matter what I did, I couldn't find. I don't know if I couldn't find the right one, but I'm pretty sure I looked everywhere and it's not there. So my Samsung Pay does not work on my phone. So that's a bummer because that's one of the cool things about having one of these very expensive phones. Um, Besides that, the other issue I have is I actually switched back to my iPhone 11 Pro Max, just because, as you can see, I have, you know, iMac Pro, I have iPad Pro, like pretty much have everything Apple. Just been using them for years. Just I like them. I'm used to them. I do have a few Samsung things. Like this is Samsung TV, right? So my Note 20 with my Samsung TV works flawless. You know, it's good. But so does my iPhone. My iPhone also works the same way. I can do everything the same thing with my Samsung phone with this TV. So it's not that much of a difference. But the difference is with my iPhone, I can using my computer or using my iPad, I can just AirDrop or I can put it on the cloud. Everything's connected together. It's just so much easier for my daily use for my stuff that I do on the daily, right? I just switched back because of the convenience. Nothing because of the phone. The phone ain't bad. The only problem with the phone, because it's a Samsung, because it's a Note 20, I had to download the decks on this thing, and so it works fine, no issues. It's just I have to connect it and have to, you know, turn on the app, and doesn't the app works fine. It's a little slow, you know, but it works fine. Like I can download the videos and upload the videos and photos from my phone to my iMac, and it does it pretty quickly. Like no issues there, but it's just so much easier using my iPhone 11, just airdropping it or having it in the cloud. Just so much easier than using the Note 20. Um, as a, so that's why I kind of switched. But the phone works fine. The biggest complaint I think I have is because I don't have PC or anything Samsung other than my TV. It doesn't. It doesn't connect everything. Like stuff's not in sync. So that's why I kind of switched back to the iPhone, just because everything else I have is all Apple, Apple Watch, Apple everything, whatever. Um, so and the other, you know, the complaint basically is going to be, and actually some people have commented, if I can uninstall the Korean apps and Korean stuff on the phone. I have not been able to. I don't know how. I'm sure there's a way because, you know, people figure it out. So if you do know, please leave it in the comments. Give me a tutorial. Send me something. Let me know how to do it, and I'll try it out. See if it works. So let me know, because I haven't had time. Life's happening right now. Jobs, looking for a job, having a baby, being here. So things are a little crazy. I haven't had time to even make a video, because some of you guys have asked questions about the phones, and I try to respond when I can. So it's been a little busy. So finally, found a little bit of time to make this video quickly and give you just a quick update. On the phone. Phone still works. It's perfect. No issues. No problems. Just not stop using it. Not because it doesn't work. It's still an awesome phone. It's just not in sync with all my stuff because it's not the same brand, right? But another issue I do have, and I think, I'm not sure if I have it yet. I have not been able to use the 5G on. I have Verizon, and I don't know if it's because where I live, where I'm at right now, there's no 5G in this area. I know that for a fact. There's no 5G in this area. But I did when I arrived in the country. I was in Seattle, SeaTac, and I could have sworn that in that area there's 5G. Well, it never popped up on my thing, so I don't know if the 5G antennas on this phone. I don't know if they're not compatible with the ones here in the U.S. or not. But so far, everywhere I've been, I have not been able to connect to a 5G. And where I live, this phone sucks. The reception on it sucks. But it also it's not as great on my iPhone either. So I'm pretty sure it's because where I live. Bigger cities, cities in this country, I'm sure it'll work perfect. But where I'm at, for whatever reason, the phone sucks. The line sucks. But yeah, so far it's not a bad phone. It works. And I'm also glad I have it just because my wife is Korean, so she uses some Korean websites, and the whole Bixby news thing. It's all Korean. Well, that's an advantage to her because she gets to stay updated with her country. So not too bad. It is a small complaint for me. Not a huge deal. But whatever. Some people did ask if you can remove the stuff. No clue. Don't think so. But other than that, this one's awesome. The video quality, picture quality, the phone itself, it's never crashed on me so far. I use it on my drone for the controller, and the picture on this phone is amazing. And the difference between this phone and my iPhone is that when I'm done recording on my drone, the video actually stays on this phone automatically. I don't know if there's different settings between the phones, but the video stays on this phone, and I can view the actual video, and it looks amazing. It looks awesome. The picture on the phone from my drone looks great. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, good phone. But using my iPhone now, which leads me to, have you guys seen as you guys know now, so should know, or maybe you don't care, but I do, is the new iPhone 12 came out, right? The iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, iPhone 12 mini. So I'm actually gonna get the iPhone 12 mini and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which sucks because I can't get that phone till later in November for the pre-order. So I think it's November 13th. So then gotta wait till then to be able to pre-order it. So once I get it, give you guys an update, compare the phones. I still use this. Sometimes I get bored and I just switch the SIM card, use this phone for whatever. Because it still has cool features. So I like the camera, especially when I'm taking my selfies. My face is looking a little rough. That face smoothness is helping out. especially for that social media. Put that in Instagram, yeah, you know, whatever. But yeah, you guys let me know what else you guys want to know, and let me know how I'm doing. You know, I know this is. I did put a drone video. This is, if you see the drone video, you'll see where I'm from. I live out in the country. You know, nothing amazing. I don't live nowhere near any major city. So I'm from Washington State. But yeah, you know, check out that video. Let me know what you think of it, and let me know what you guys think about this video. This little quick update. You know. Haven't done anything. Life got busy, right? So gotta keep going. Gotta try to chase that money, you know. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there, man. Thanks for watching.